In fact, Joe, 18.6 million visitors come here to vacation every year. Right now, the place is a virtual ghost town. Look around. Even the Waffle House boarded up. And you know I've covered my fair share of storms. In any of these storms that I cover, Waffle House is the last restaurant to close. It's the first one to reopen. Often they stay up and running through these hurricanes. Not this one. And in fact, this is a telling sign for this particular area because it's all boarded up and it's locked up. We just saw a disappointed customer come up, try the door handle, turn around and leave with an empty belly. Here's what the Waffle House tweeted out yesterday, a photo of what it calls its command center. And in fact, they come up with what they call the Waffle House Index at this point. Green, hey, Waffle House is up and running. They've got food. The electricity's on. Yellow, Waffle House serving a limited menu. They say it may be low on food supplies, maybe operating on electrical power from a generator. Red, as you can see, the Waffle House closed. And this, guys, this index is something that even FEMA monitors when it's doing disaster recovery. They think it's a great indicator of how the business community is doing after a storm goes through. There are 6 other Waffle Houses within 10-mile radius of where I'm standing right now. I passed several of them last night. They were open, packed parking lots, because the options at this point are extremely limited, as you might imagine. Yep. Joe?
You're right. Actually, FEMA actually uses the Waffle House Index as an informal metric to gauge exactly what's happening, which is, I mean, it almost sounds like you're pulling someone's leg, but it is that accurate. They will be open no matter what. But yeah,
I was just wondering. This storm has been so well telegraphed. We've been watching it so closely, and there have been such huge concerns, not just about the wind, but the storm surge and the rain. What that's going to mean. Are businesses acting differently at all? Because I heard another report early this morning about a Home Depot that had closed yesterday at 10 a.m. and a lot of people who were still trying to board up were mad when they got there. But Home Depot wanted to let their employees go home and take care of their own issues. Are businesses reacting differently at all?
Just coming into Myrtle House, yes, yeah, they are. Ace Hardware nearby in this area, as we were driving in, boarded up tight. Here's the problem. They're telling people to evacuate, right, and to get ready for this monster storm of a lifetime. There's no way to get ready. If people aren't already ready, there's no way to get ready now because many gas stations are closed. It's hard to find open gas stations. We found one grocery store yesterday that was open, the Publix. It closes down today at 2. Flights are canceled. There are still a few flights that have left from Myrtle Beach Airport, but there are still visitors in our hotel whose flights got canceled. And now, what are you going to do? Try to get a rental car at this late date? Everything is locked up tight.
What does that mean? I mean, for people who haven't left yet, for people like you who are in the area to try and cover things. If you don't have an open gas station, that's a fairly concerning situation.
Well, look, we're very experienced. My crew and I have been through this before, so you go in knowing that you're not going to have access to supplies and not knowing for how long that's going to be. But for a lot of families who may not have lived through other previous hurricanes, maybe this is the first time they're riding things out, they don't know things like to fill up the bathtub with water so that you can flush your toilets if the water and the power go out for days on end. You know, it's it's things like that. And I was speaking to a state trooper last night and he said, look, the problem is we have to stay safe too. We have to consider our own personal safety. So when people don't leave or businesses decide to stay up and running and then find themselves in trouble in a day, we can't get out to do anything about it because it's not safe for us either. And again, here, they're concerned about the downgrade in severity of the storm, saying it's a Cat 2. Maybe some people go, oh, well, I shouldn't have left, and turn around and come back. They'll be able to do that because they're reversing those highway reversals, you know, where they make the highways go all one way so people can evacuate more easily. They're worried that people are going to come back in now because of the downgraded Cat 2.